Hi all, in this video I'm going to talk about my Amazon interview experience. This is particularly for AWS, that is Amazon Web Services. The number of rounds that I gave was 6, and these were the rounds that I gave. The round 1 was a pre-screening round. What do you mean by pre-screening round is basically that first you have to clear this round and then they will decide that they have to go for these rounds. So if you clear the pre-screening round, you go ahead. Once you clear the pre-screening round, then you have to go through all these rounds, and finally they decide basis each interview panel's feedback that you have been cleared or not. So let's start with round 1. For round 1, in my pre-screening round, there was a guy who asked me about DSA and leadership principle. The DSA problem was a lead code easy to medium problem, let's say like a two-sum problem. The round 2 was a DSA plus leadership principle round. The DSA question is medium question. Let's say a two-pointer question or binary search question or map question, and leadership principle. In all these rounds, I would like to say that their first 5 to 10 minutes is an ice-breaking session wherein the interviewer will tell you what all that he does in his organization, and then he'll ask you what all you do in your day-to-day life as a software engineer. And then there is this second component, which is basically either DSA or LLD or HLD. And then the third component is leadership principle. So it is 5 to 10 minutes of ice-breaking session, a 25 minutes of coding or LLD or HLD discussion, and then 25 to 30 minutes of leadership principle discussion. We'll get into the leadership principle discussion at the end of the video. The next round was round 3, which is LLD plus leadership principle. The next round was round 4, which is system design. For system design, I was asked job scheduler, design a distributed job scheduler, and then following was a leadership principle question. The fifth round was a bar raiser, which was totally on leadership principle. So it was 1 hour round where I was asked 2 leadership principles. We'll get to this in the last of the video. And the round 6 was the hiring manager round, where he was generally talking about what all that he and his team is doing, what is the vision for the next year and next to next year in his team, and why do he thinks that there is a need for a software engineer like you that comes in, right? So these are pretty much the round.